camera.
Okay.
All right, what's up, everybody? This is Q. I'm here with Jason Douglas.
That's right.
You might know him from Beerus from Dragon Ball.
Right.
Toby from The Walking Dead.
Tobin, right?
Tobin. And also, you was in One Piece.
I was in One Piece. I was Aokiji, the general. Yeah.
The general.
Yeah.
All right, so I got a couple questions for you.
Sure.
All right, first question. What got you into voice acting?
I was a stage actor in Houston. I had a chance to audition for a small company called ADV. Actually, they were called AD Vision at the time. They rebranded as ADV Films, and I started doing anime for them. They became one of the top distributors of anime in North America, and I just kind of rode the wave while I was still doing other kinds of acting work, and I've just always kind of done it. So, yeah, that's how I got into it.
All right. So of all the characters you voiced,
Yep.
which one is more of your personality? Which one represents you more?
That's tough to say. I like to think there's a little bit of me in all of my characters. Sometimes I have a chance to do kind of a dad type role, and kind of a family guy. Function. That kind of fits me, I think, because of where I am in life. I just like characters that are well written. If you've got a really well written idea of a character and the dialogue is really good, I think it makes the character all that more interesting to play.
Yeah.
So I try to find a little of myself in my characters, but I also try to explore. I think that's what, if we're good, it's because what we're good at is kind of just like relaxing and using our imagination to kind of fire these characters up.
Nothing where you have to think too hard and try to
Yeah, exactly.
create something that you're not.
Sure.
Do you have any favorite lines from your characters you voiced?
Oh, man. There's some iconic lines, from certain characters. Obviously, Beerus says, Hakai, and anytime he's delivering that kind of destruction mode, anytime he's eating is a great, that's always a great scene, because he's always responding to something as if it were the first time ever. Obviously Krieg the Psycho from Borderlands has a lot of iconic lines. I've got the shiniest meat bicycle. Just ridiculous, but it's kind of fun. I don't walk around. Obviously, I don't have all my lines memorized, but there's some good ones. Fans always remind me.
Oh, yeah. So you was in The Walking Dead.
I did 4 seasons on The Walking Dead. Sure.
Do you have a zombie apocalypse plan?
No plans for a zombie apocalypse.
I don't either.
I live in Texas, so we got to be prepared for hurricanes and tornadoes. So that's about the closest. Lots of water, extra batteries.
I don't have one either. So.
Yeah. No.
I feel bad if it wasn't happening. I would be the one that died first.
Sure. Just aim for the head. That's what they say, right? Yeah.
All right. You have any advice for people who want to get in the industry?
I'm gonna walk this here around. For people that want to get into the industry. I don't know. Go to class. If you're talking about acting, actors act, and they study acting, and they try to get really good at it. And most actors begin to achieve proficiency at acting before they ever get their first paid gig. For my money, the only way to do that is probably via theater, but I only say that because that's the way I came up. So some of you out there may have a different idea, particularly if you're into something like stand-up comedy, improv. Yeah, lean into that, go that way. But what you shouldn't do is just read a book, take a workshop, buy a microphone, and then think you're ready to go. That's just not how it works for 90+% of us. And so have respect for the craft and take a long-term view of look. If you were gonna be a doctor, you'd major in pre-med in college, and then you would apply for entrance to medical school, and then you'd do an internship. 10 years later, you might start practicing somewhere. So anything worth doing is worth getting good at. I just don't. I don't recommend this as like, hey, in 6 months I can have a full-fledged career if I just, spend enough money. It takes time to learn, and you can't shortcut that. So.
All right, you have anything you want to say you want to promote?
Man, I would just say, if you're watching this, thanks for sticking with us this far. Try to find me online. I'm on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Mr. Jason Douglas. You can also find me on that handle on Instagram. I do shows. Look for me.
Autograph.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know what else to say, but I appreciate you're taking the time to visit with me.
I thank you for taking the time.
Yeah,
I know
sure.
you're very busy.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you all for watching as well.
All right.
All right.